God's timing isn't always our timing. He may not work things out the way we planned, but He's working things out for better. This COVID-19 pandemic has really changed everything around the world. From our basic routinary way of living to celebration of big events has suddenly shifted to new normal. Today, our dear parents and dear children who patiently waited, finally it's over. Tapilon Central Elementary School proudly presents its first virtual kindergarten moving up ceremony for the school year 2020-2021 with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. So, to start with, this most awaited event has never been made possible without the support of the equally and highly esteemed individuals from the school's division of Cebu Province, led by the dynamic and very supportive schools division superintendent, Dr. Marilyn S. Andales, the epitome of an empowered woman, and our active schools district supervisor, Dr. Eva A. Casimilio, our dedicated and very young at heart school principal, Mrs. Angela P. Conejos, Tapilon Central Elementary School faculty and staff, completers, proud parents, guardians, friends, ladies and gentlemen, the processional. To begin with, may we all put ourselves in the spirit of patriotism as we listen our national anthem, a prayer, subuhim, and regional hymn played respectively.
Mga kababayan, ang pagbansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Subuharang kabubuthan sa habagatan, kinapusurang lalawigan sa kabisayan, sa kaalam adunahan, sa among gugmaong lumukan unay halaran, sugbuon ang binunyagan sa Kristohanong pinuhuan, ipanalipan ang kayunan tanunay Senyo sa ninyo, makasaysayanon, maabi-abihon, madanihunong angay kagayon na ipasigarbo. Subo pinangga sa klima o panahon, kalinaw kauswagan, palutaron palamon, bisan asa mudangan sa among pagpaling kamon, ikaw amo kanunay lahan lumon, ikaw amo kanunay lahan lumon.
Isangyaw nato ang bug-os nga kalipay, tungod sa panalangin nga gikan sa Dios. Kinadan-agan tas kahayag kabilihon, kangit-ngiti pulihan sa kahibalo. Mga tigulang o batanong lungsuranon, kahigayunan ang gihatag sa tanan. Pagkapot sa tinaguan, dambong gihamin sa ilang mga dughan, paglambo sa tanan. Ang atong kagamhanan may dakong tinguha, sa kalikunan sa nasudnon tanghiyas. Ginagukod ang nagtinguhag kalaglagan, batanon ki ampingan ki panalipdan. Ug ang tanang mamumuo giayudahan, gitun-an sa pagdugang sa ilang abot. Pagkaput sa kaharuhay, ug pamuyong luwas sa tumang kalisod, usab na ang tanan. Buluhaton mahimo sa balay, makwartahan man adtong pugihan, ug ang pag-alam sa kabataan man, ginatudlo sa atong kababaynan. Maukiling buhat sa tunghaan, sa ikapitong reyong Bisaya, nga naglangkop sa Bohol ug sa Cebu, Negros Oriental, Siquijor kining tanan.
It is overwhelming to hear words of welcome from our very own Master Teacher 1 of Tapilon Central Elementary School, Mrs. Vilma C. Ilyut.
Learning in the new normal is a challenge for the teachers, students, and even parents. To our entirely competent PSDS of the Anbantayan District 2, Dr. Eva A. Casinelio, knowledgeable school principal, Mrs. Anagela P. Conejos, barangay officials, headed by Captain Mark Anthony Loche, PTE officials, led by Mrs. Janet Conde, my co-teachers of Tapilon Central Elementary School, a pleasant day to all of us. On behalf of Tapilon Central Elementary School family, I am honored and delighted to welcome you all in this kindergarten moving up ceremony with the theme strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. We may not have the traditional moving up ceremony since we are now facing the greatest challenges in life, the COVID-19 pandemic. Yet, here we are now having an exceptional celebration. To all the parents, thank you for all your undying support to your children to move up to the next level of their journey. Once again, thank you, congratulations, and welcome.
Thank you, Ma'am Elliot, for that warm welcome to our viewers today. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness virtually the main highlight of today's event. To do the honors of presenting the school year's candidates for completion, may we have on our screen our very own and dedicated school principal, Mrs. Anagela P. Conejos, followed right away with the confirmation and acceptance of completers by Dr. Eva A. Casinelio, Public Schools District Supervisor of the Anbantayan District 2.
Dr. Marilyn S. Andales, Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Cebu Province, Department of Education. In my capacity as school principal of Tapilon Central Elementary School, I have the honor to present these 184 candidates for completion. 98 of whom are males and 86 are females. They have satisfactorily completed and fulfilled the requirements for kindergarten curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum. They are now awaiting for your confirmation.
The authority delegated to me by the school's division superintendent, Dr. Marilyn S. Andales, based on the facts and figures presented to me by your principal, Mrs. Anagela P. Conejos, and on the assurance of the Public Schools District Supervisor that you have satisfactorily completed the basic requirements of kindergarten as prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 curriculum. I now confirm you as kindergarten completers of Tapilon Central Elementary School, Tapilon, Anbantayan, Cebu, on this 16th day of July 2021, with all the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Henceforth, you are now eligible for enrollment in any schools in both public and private in the Republic of the Philippines. Congratulations!
Thank you, Ma'am Jella and Doc Eva. Congratulations, completers. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment for our completers has come. Let us witness the distribution of certificates of completion. Kindergarten list of completers, class of 2020-2021. Kindergarten ANC Advisor, Mrs. Agnes Algin M. Coyoca.
Alivio Glenn Curie R. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Winston Glenmar Alivio. Pakakaw Fritz Ethan C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Darwin Jessica Bakakaw. Kabalya Jimrex F. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Christian Wilma Cabalya. Gilabahan Jude Ivan M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Wilfredo Jr. Evangeline Villabahan. Dublin Clyde Rolando M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rolando Jr. Jean-Anne Dublin. Dublin Kyle Roger E. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jean-Bobette Roslyn Dublin. Ducante Eugene Jr. Q. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Eugene Dublin Ducante. Encardes Adrian P. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rosalito Minto Encardes. Mantos Kirby C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rolando Lopez Mantos. Montana Christopher S. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Telesforo Alma Montana. Paul Raymond S. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rico Rogelin Paul. Rosales Jehan A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Victoriano Alvin Rosales. Kuya Clint Joseph B. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Emily Sikuya. Vertodazo Chrysler N. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Christian Ray Jency Marie Vertodazo. Arabis Chassis Miles A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Arnel Charissa Arabis. Ariglado Chona C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Vicente Jr. Edna Ariglado. Ariglado Yvette Christine C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Vicente Jr. Edna Ariglado. Barrientos Zulin Lee A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. James Ryan Christine Barrientos. Bautista Jamich B. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Florencio Emeline Bautista. Sinan Baby Angel S. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Julie Ginilin Disina. Dublin Marion Ashley M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rolando Jr. Jean-Anne Dublin. Gabito Princess Rihanna M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Benicio Joy Catherine. Gulfan Audrey'S Steph P. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Mark Langdon Karen Gulfan. Inot Micah Shane S. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Sarah Jean Inot. Magdadaro Charnel R. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Arnel Celeste Magdadaro. Pahamutang Althea M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Wendell Marjuan Pahamutang. Pilapil Atiza Grace C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. July Gretchen Pilapil. Pilapil Rishami. Parent, Miss Marbeth Pilapil. Ramirez Kate Dayan and parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ruel Jamie Ramirez. Rituya Roseberry. Parent, Miss Lovely May Rituya. Rosaroso Mary Shine Wine. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jordan Liliana Rose Rosaroso. Shampoo Joanne R. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Leonidas Anaclita Shampoo. Selva Claire C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Vicente Josefina Selva. Sonier Arian R. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Albert Emily Sonier. Sonier T. Arian D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Arnel Cherry Ann Sonier. Villa Carlos Major A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Gerald Janice Villa Carlos.
Kindergarten EMD Advisor Mrs. Evangeline M. Villabahan.
Arisgado Angelo C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. J. Spencer Maria Lilin Arisgado. Arisgado Nat Reniel Y. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rinaldo Iris Arisgado. Bakaling Ralph Nori M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Chidlak Marigold Bacali. Barrios John Patrick. Parent, Miss Angel Pauline Barrios. Bohol Jarel Andro C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Agapito Ginelet Bohol. Kabusa Briggs Nigel N. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Raymond Phoebe Kabusa. Cherb Mihay Catalin L. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Mercia Cayos Zeramia Cherb. Koino Joshua C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jobert Arlinda Koino. Dayday Clyde Arel S. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Armand Clyde April Rose Dayday. Dublin John Michael D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jose Fredel Madeline Dublin. Ducante Arthur. Parents, Miss Christine Ducante. Gabito Juan Miguel B. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Lambert Rowena Gabito. Collier Ben Clarence A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Carl Ace Ivy Collier. Mantos Aquijero Francis Isaac B. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Kirby Aralos Mantos. Monterdi John Millard D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rodel Cherel Monterdi. Uswa Yuhan A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Leo Michelle Uswa. Palomar Prince Ryan D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Junel Princess May Palomar. Pipito Romeo Jr. S. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Romeo Nichelle Pipito. Pitogo Joseph R. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Edgardo Maria Cristina Pitogo. Rodrigo Fritz Hans R. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Ronilyn Rodrigo. Rodrigo Jacel Liam M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. John Juvie Jubilin Rodrigo. Rodrigo Jofel M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jovito Jocelyn Rodrigo. Salobri George Yuzel R. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Danji Archel Salobri. Tolo James Michael D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Nel Patrick April Rose Tolo. Vallejo Ray Angelo C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Raimondo Miguela Vallejo. Alibio Alaisa Yvonne A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jeffrey Vanessa Alibio. Alibio Kate Mary G. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Kenneth Joseph Alibio. Arisgado Venice Athena B. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Alan Rowena Arisgado. Kalimlim Senior Rose R. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jack Lynn Kalimlim. Carabio Divine Grace B. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Albert Dafel Carabio. Dublin Christine Keen. Parents, Miss April Love Dublin. Gastador Selena Grace G. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ivan Kinili Gastador. Golfan Jessery C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rinaldo Jr. Marisa Golfan. Ligaspi Kayla Jean C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Wendell Winelba Ligaspi. Manggubat Kendra C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Bernabe Ginalyn Manggubat. Makilan Divine C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Severino Rosana Makilan. Monchadora Princess May M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rolando Carmi Monchadora.
Kindergarten LYS Advisor Mrs. Luella Y. Sanoria.
Aribado Francis Nino M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Gonzalo Jr. Lorena Aribado. Arrogante Junel B. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Juvari Eleanor Arrogante. Aton Christian James M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Christian April Rose Aton. Broniola John Steven C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Noel Mary Joel Broniola. Bogot Mark Veniel Van P. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Marlon Berlin Bogot. Comadiso Gisam Ray B. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Renanti Marites Comadiso. Hoyos Dev Lawrence B. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Almer Elen Hoyos. De la Serna Carl G. Gabriel A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Carlo Gurley de la Serna. De la Rama Gianju M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Joey Ginilin de la Rama. De la Rama Riubin Aldin R. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Roland Remedios de la Rama. Derial Rene Jr. P. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rene Mary Ann Derial. Dublin Vince Gian P. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Kevin Gima Dublin. Escandalio Jacob S. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Giomar Grace Escandalio. Flores Giselle D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Diomedes Jocelyn Flores. Gastador John Leomar B. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Leomar Junalien Gastador. Hernandez Isaac C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Isaac Divine Grace Hernandez. Mantos Mark John M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Elcher Lordin Mantos. Uyao Jefferson B. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Cheney Melanie Uyao. Pepito Vince Breaks D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Brigoly Gina Pipito. Repolido Nathaniel T. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Marvin Nenia Repolido. Rofela Roland Jackson S. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rolando Jeremy Rofela. Yasi Ken Andrew W. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Leandro Jocelyn Yase. Alves Marian D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Elmer Maria Chris Alves. Avila Maria Jean B. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Roy Ronilen Avila. Bohol Judian. Parent, Miss Josephine Bohol. Boli Zera C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Henry Glinda Buli. Dublin Ninia Leren M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ninio Darren Leleth Dublin. Escobedo Jimaya Alexis E. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Eliodoro Joneth Escobedo. Etorma Jelian L. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. George Jolita Etorma. Lagahit Decimi U. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Chanri Catherine Lagahit. Malicedo Julian Mi A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Mark Anthony Jahara Malicido. Uyao Alesa Flor P. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Floreliza Uyao. Rodrigo Mereros D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Roselwin Rosario Rodrigo. Rojas Loveland T. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Giovanni Maricel Rojas. Sonier Junaline G. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. J. Gian Sonier. Somalinog Ersha K. Parent, Miss Iris Somalinog. Trajano Mea Andrea C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rolando Jocelyn Trajano.
Kindergarten MTP. Advisor, Mrs. Marilyn T. Pastor Pili.
Alivio Nino R. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Julius Geraldine Alivio. Arriesgado Roniel. Parents, Miss Rosa Nina Arriesgado. Bachancela James. Parent, Miss Rosaline Bachancela. Carboncillo Enzo D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Celine Juan Carboncillo. Compuesto Jacob G. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. J.R. Rydell Compuesto. Compuesto John Mar M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Junelle Mary Jane Compuesto. Kotab Harry F. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Harold Alexa Kotab. Koyos JB. Parents, Miss Celeste Rose Koyos. Koyos Jimwil. Parents, Miss Celeste Rose Koyos. Rivara Geraldine L. Parent, Mrs. Virgie Lungsod Rivara. Golfan Prince James B. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. James Gina Golfan. Matiga Carl D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Charlie Hazel Matiga. Caris J. Rigsan C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Elmer Mirasol Micaris. Nabuna John Mateo. Parent, Miss Marilyn Nabuna. Pipito Gabriel M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jose Adonis Maricel Pipito. Pino Lawrence C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rinaldo Maricel Pino. Saloman John David C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Carlos Donabi Saluman. Sanchez Denji V. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Demi Moore Geraldine Sanchez. Sonier Carl Dominic D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Treji Niñaros Sonier. Sonier Mark John A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Binmar Sarah Sonier. Aguilar Valerie Lorraine A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ramel Lorena Aguilar. Ariglo Shema Angela G. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Chuck Angelo Joan Ariglo. Arriesgado Ayara J. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Arnold Eugene Arriesgado. Buok Minya Faith C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Philip Lerma Buok. Natadman Maika C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Perlito Jima Natadman. Cuyos Divine M. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Oscar Isabel Cuyos. Isabella Jerian O. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Dance Daisy Divella. Yamos Joanna G. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Richard Rosalinda Diamos. Dualos Marites C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Richard Alma Dualos. Estrista Carol. Parent, Miss Rodeline Estrista. Gala Amelia Catalin. Parent, Miss Camille Gala. Golfan Princess Jema B. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. James Jema Golfan. Bullion GNC. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Noel Germa Bullion. Monzales Rochelle G. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Raul Angelina Monzales. Prigun Lian C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Roldan Leah Prigon. Sanchez Alexa O. Parents, Miss Shelani Sanchez. Sonia Baby Angel A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Vilmar Sarah Sunier. Sonia Baby Julia A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Vilmar Sarah Sunier.
Kindergarten BAP Advisor Mrs. Violeta A. Punay.
Alidon Reynald E. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Renato Leonardo Alidon. Arriesgado Deb N. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Aniceto Cecilia Arriesgado. Rain Imas Y. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Renabeth Merijoy Kanda. Delphin Howard Brian O. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rembrian Cyril Dempi. Dublin Christian A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Irene Esmeralda Dublin. Dublin Kyle Juice N. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jenis Jusa Dublin. Fernandez Jason Jr. G. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jason Ivy Fernandez. Laceda Leonard D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ponciano Jr. Jean Mylen Laceda. Lanchinevri J. Loben D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Kelvin Lucel Lanchinevri. Montardi Richmond Johan A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Raymond Wendy Montardi. Morelio Locke Jasper C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Gerald Maria Ernestine Morelio. Octana Hanel P. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Balbeno Sheila Octana. Pilayo Cyber J. D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Dendo Michelle Pilayo. Rosel J. D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Janino Alma Boneta Rosel. Robelia Marquenet Jr. C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Marquenet Juan Robelia. Salenas Meltery C. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Volker Jennifer Salena. Tulin Win Jan D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. L. Jan Marilo Tulin. Ansero Kate A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rodelo Flora May Ansero. Andrade Misha Kyle. Parents, Miss Asia Andrade. Ariglo Arialdine D. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Leo Angelo Jennifer Ariglo. Ariglo Maria Atelres P. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence Christopher Maria P. Ariglo. Arriesgado Rizami P. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Gidi Angeli Arriesgado. Hoyos Hannah Nicole I. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Mark Absalom Grace Coyos. Jano Emily Jean G. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Darby Elchi Jano. Dublin Acacia Faith R. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Aljon Rowena Dublin. Dublin Banji R. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Gilbert Evangeline Dublin. Munyaski Eli R. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Armando Elenita Munyaski. Naga Andrea Gale Day. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Radcliffe Jennifer Naga. Ornokia Sashi Bien A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Benji Lorichel Ornokia. Oswa Mikerian P. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ricardo III Milani Oswa. Adelia Meralyn A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Francisco Jr. Mary Jane Adelia. Pino Kayla Rose O. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Elmer Caroline P. Unay Lindsay P. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. General Resident Puna. Rafaela Eliana L. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph and Debbie Rafaela. Rosasenia Analo A. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Melvin Cherlin Rosasenia. Rosima Francis Kazumi V. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Richmond Manilen Rosema.
Today's affair is not complete without being graced by a special woman of sincere service and action, who will deliver her words of encouragement and wisdom from our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Marilyn S. Andales.
My warmest greetings and congratulations to the completers and graduates of school year 2020-2021. You are a special gem in this challenging time brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. You surpassed the test of time by being flexible in embracing the different learning modalities just to acquire the necessary knowledge, skills, and attitude, which apparently prepare you to be globally competitive and productive citizens. Indeed, we are a living witness to the undying support of your parents, relatives, and friends who stood by you to provide you with the needed moral, emotional, and financial support. To you, our beloved administrators and teachers, I am expressing my deepest appreciation for your resilience at this historic time. You stand out amid crisis. Your dedication and commitment to public service is worthy of emulation by the next generation of leaders and educators. Remain focused and be more innovative and sturdier as you face the more challenging situations ahead. My dear learners, now that you are ready to take on another journey next school year, continue embracing life's challenges with passion, dedication, and hard work. Pursue your dreams and contribute meaningfully to nation building as you climb the ladder of success. Again, congratulations, Godspeed.
At this juncture, shall we watch the completers through a video presentation of their moving up song entitled Proud of You. Congratulations, completers, and to your proud parents. Go forth, grow, and be successful. A philosopher once said, success is not a failure. Failure is not fatal. That it is the courage to continue that time. Unselfishly cooperated and participated in any undertakings of this year's virtual kindergarten moving up ceremony. Thank you. God bless us all. To God be the glory.